my name is Mary, and this is Quinn Inc., and welcome to Holiday Sock part number 5. So in part number 4, we ended up doing these 5 granny squares. Well, I figured in all of the parts, 1 through 4, you ended up getting the gist of how to put everything together. So I'm going to do a quick explanation of how I put these 8 red granny squares together. So we'll start off with this one. So last time I said I wasn't going to fasten off, which I didn't. So all I did was single crochet across, and then I fastened off. I joined over here in the corner of this green, of the teal and the red, and I put them together. Then I put 2 single crochets, single crocheted across, did my special little move right here in the corner, turn the corner up here, and then I kept going and I went around like this. So pretty much up and around, and then I fastened off. And then over here in the corner, 2 single crochets, joined in the corner of course, single crocheted across. When I got to the middle, I did my special little move, and then I single crocheted up, and then I fastened off. Very simple and easy. As for this piece right here, what I actually ended up doing was there was a single crochet in the teal right here, so I joined in the top of it, and then I just put 2 single crochets, single crocheted across, fastened off. Over here I did 2 single crochets in the corner right there, single crocheted across, did my special move, single crocheted up, and then single crocheted across. And I believe I didn't do my special move here because as you're going up and over you don't need to worry about it. Then I just fastened off, and then in the corner I joined and then added 2 single crochets, single crocheted across, special move, single crocheted up, and fastened off. And today in this video we are actually going to connect the whole entire sock with a single crochet all the way around. Okay, so let me grab my white yarn and let's get started. Okay, so I'm back and I grabbed my white yarn. It does not matter where you start. You can start over here, and start at the top. I would suggest starting anywhere at the very top of your holiday sock, either in this corner or either in the left or the right corner. I'm going to start in the left corner right here, and I'm just going to put my hook in there and just join with my yarn. And just tie a knot. Then I'm going to turn it and flip it. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to start with a chain 1. So I'm going to pull my yarn through the 2 chain 2s in the granny squares. I'm going to chain 1, and then I'm going to put 2 single crochets right into the chain 2. You can put 1, you can put 2, you can put 3, it doesn't really matter. And then I'm just going to start going just like we've done before, where you're going to do 3 single crochets on the very top, because we have 3 double crochets that we're going to have to go across. And I'm just going into the top of the stitches like this. Just making a single crochet. And in the chain 1 space right here, I'm just going to go right into the spacing, pull up a loop, and single crochet. So I'm going to do that all the way down until I get to this part where we have the fold, and then I'm going to show you what to do next. As for these pieces right here, you don't really have to worry about them. So let me crochet to those pieces and show you what I mean. Now this is where I tied off, so I'm just going to find a spacing. Just like that. Front to back. And then I'll pull out a little bit. And then it looks like right here. Okay, and then one single crochet right into that spacing, just like this. And then when you get to these two pieces right here, you can just fold them over and open up that spacing and just keep single crocheting. And I didn't fasten off, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this string, put it through one of these single crochets, go over here and go back around and then tie it off. So I'll go up in a loop and back around, and then I will tie it off. If you so please, you can do that, or you can just leave it. Another thing you can also do is, let's see here, we can go through one, I can go through the two spacings, and I can go through here, and I'm going to see if this works, and I'm just going to pull right through like a slip stitch. That is another thing you can do. One other thing you can try is you can slip stitch it like this, and then go over to this one and do a slip stitch as well, and then go into the spacing and start single crocheting. And that is pretty much how it looks like. So you're going to slip stitch this one, then slip stitch this one, and then go into the spacing right here for a single crochet. So I'm going to do that all the way until I get to this piece right here, and I'm going to show you what to do next. So I'll be back. Okay, so I decided to come back on camera and show you that trick one more time. So I have one more single crochet into the 2 chain spacing. So there you go. Now when you get over onto this side, you're going to turn and look for that first single crochet that you did. So this one right here. And I am just going to put my hook right into there, wrap my yarn around my hook, pull through, and then I'm going to pull right through to connect them. I'm going to turn my work and go to the next single crochet, put my hook right under those 2 bars or the V stitches, pull a loop, and pull a loop. And that is how you slip stitch the 2 single crochets on this side, if you like the way that this looks. So that's what we did on this side. Okay, so I'm almost there, and when I'm done I'll show you what to do next. Okay, I'm back, and I made it to the section that I said I was going to make it to. So I'm going to pull out my hook really quickly, and I'm going to show you what this section looks like. Another thing you can also do is you can also make another granny square and then just connect this one, and you can have a square foot if you'd like. But in this section we are actually going to connect this piece to these pieces like this. We're just going to fold it like so. Okay, and we're just going to connect them all the way until we get to the bottom. Okay, So what I would suggest doing is laying your project flat and looking at it like this, grabbing the corner and pulling up. Another thing you can do is you can also put stitch markers in between the spacing right here to hold them as you crochet, and then turn your work and flip it over. And I'm just gonna quickly show you how to crochet this heel portion. So in the corner right here of the chain 2 spacing that you see right here of the granny squares, we're going to put two single crochets right into that spacing. And you might have to also fiddle with it a little bit and kind of turn it. Okay, there we go. I think I've got it. Okay. And then you're just going to single crochet across the 3 double crochets right here. Wherever you can find an opening for the double crochets, like right here would be my 3rd one, and then there's the 3rd one for the back. Okay. And then there is our spacing where our chain 1 was, and there we go. And so what I like to do is I like to turn my work and see how I'm doing. So it looks like I'm doing pretty well, and it looks like it's going pretty good. So I'm going to turn, and you can also lay it flat too if that helps as well. So all I'm going to do is single crochet all the way around this heel until it is fully connected. Okay, so you're going to come to this junction, is what I like to call. So you have the 2 chains here, you have the 2 chains and the 2 chains. We're going to trying to see what would be the best way to do this. We can single crochet into this first one right here. Okay, and then I'm going to do my little trick. I go into those 2 stitches. I'm going to go into this one and back into this one. Okay, and I'm going to pull through all of them and make a single crochet. I will pull it all apart and show you one more time how to do all of this again. So this is what I call a junction. So this is a chain 2, this is a chain 2, and this is also a chain 2 as well. You have 3 of them. So what we're going to do is once you go across those 3 double crochets, when you get to this junction and this junction, or the 2 chains, you're just going to put them together and single crochet right into the chain 2 space. 1 single crochet. And then as these are folded like this, you're going to go into this single crochet and this single crochet right here. So it makes a V. Then you're going to put your hook into this chain 2 space and back into the same chain 2 space right here. Fold them together, pull up a loop, pull through these stitches if you can. Okay, and then you have 2 chains and you're just going to make a single crochet. When you get back to these 2 junctions right here, you're just going to put a single crochet right in there. So I'm going to flip my work and show you what that looks like. So that is pretty much how it looks. Hopefully you can see that. So then we're going to turn our work, and we're just going to work all the way down here. When you get to this section right here, this chain 2 is also going to have a single crochet. So like this. Looks a little bunchy right here. Not sure, I think I accidentally made 4 double crochets right here. So I'm just going to have to do just 3 single crochets into that. So I'll find out. So here's the first single crochet. Sometimes you'll have to pull back your single crochet like this in order to get into that first single crochet. And I'll zoom in. So it looks like sometimes this single crochet will hide this first stitch right here. So you just have to pull it back to get into the first one. And I try to line them up as perfectly as I can. Sometimes I don't always get it right, but I try. And one more time. This is where I fastened off, so I see a spacing right there. Single crochet. Single crochet. And then last one is going to pull this one back. 3 single crochets. And this one, because this one has a white piece in it, as you can see. And then when you finally turn that corner and you're working on the bottom, as you can see, I would say just treat it as 1 single crochet. If you'd like, you can actually do 2 single crochets right into that to make it look like you've turned the corner as well. So we will pull this out and we'll pause for a second to take a look at it. And so this is what we just accomplished, single crocheting all the way around, connecting it at the junction right here, and then single crocheting. So I'm going to work on the bottom right here, and when I get to this piece right here, I'm going to show you how to work around this corner as well, and then connect these 2 pieces as well. And I'm going to use the slip stitch method that we used over here in this section. Okay, so I will see you in just a bit. Okay, I am back, and I hope everyone's doing really well. I finally made it across to the section I said that I would show you what to do next. And this is going to be the foot section. If you did your foot like this. If not, that is alright. I did my foot in a triangular section. Triangular, excuse me. Okay, so I am on the red granny square, and I have 2 more single crochets to put right into that chain 2 spacing. One more thing before I go any further. If you are enjoying this video, please scroll down and hit that like button to let me know that you like this video and want to see more. Okay, so let's go on. We are on this section, and I see that there is a white piece right here. So what I'm going to do with this white piece on the corner is I'm going to slip stitch this white piece and connect it so it looks like it's part of the holiday sock instead of being its own separate section. And then I'm just going to single crochet right into this chain 2 space, single crochet across the 3 double crochets. Remember to pull back that single crochet so you can see this stitch right here, and then the one in the back. And all you're doing is single crocheting to the other side. I'm actually going to crochet to these two sections right here, and then I'm going to let you go, and we're going to keep single crocheting. So I'm actually going to single crochet to this section and show you what to do. I'm not actually going to let you go. Not just yet. Whoop, made a mistake there. Almost forgot the teal stitch in the back. And one more thing, don't forget to sew in all your strings. I know I said I was going to, and I completely forgot. Okay, so we're going to move this wonderful string out of the way. And again, what I am going to do is find that first stitch, which is right here, and I'm going to make a slip stitch. Just like that. I'm going to go over to, oh, I missed a section actually. Before you do the white section, make sure not to forget this chain 2 right here. So I'm going to make a single crochet, and then I am going to slip stitch the white. This stitch right here on the very top. Sometimes if it's hard to get your hook in there, you can pull it out a little bit. And there we go. Make sure you grab the right thread. Slip and slip. Turn it to where you're on the red. Slip stitch. And then you can continue on. Don't forget about the chain 2 right here on both the green and the red, if you did it in the teal and the red as well. Now, I am going to let you go. I'm going to single crochet across, and then I'm going to show you what to do at this 3-piece junction. So give me a minute and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back, and we are now at the 3 junction, which is the 3 chain 2 section. So I am going to single crochet in the red and the teal to start us off, and then I am going to put my hook into this single crochet section right here, into the red and into the red. And then I am going to wrap my hook, and we're going to make a slip stitch. Slip through the 2 red, the single crochet stitches, and then slip right through. And let me take a look and see how that looks. So let's pull out our hooks, and let's take a look and see how that looks. Now you can just put your thumb, and you can actually, I'm going to zoom in so you can see that. So there's a section sticking out right here. Just put your thumb in there and push it in, just like that. And it may pop out through the other side, which it did. Looks like it should be okay. No one is actually going to notice but you. I really wouldn't worry about it. If you don't like the way that looks, you can actually try, let's try a different way actually. I actually did not like the way that that looked. So let us try something different. How about we just slip stitch into this one? There we go. We'll just slip stitch into that one, and then single crochet into this one. And I think that looks much better. So instead, just slip stitch into it, then single crochet into the 2 sections. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'll single crochet across and show you how to do this section. Okay, so I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back and I just finished single crocheting across, and I'm going to show you how to do this section right here. And if you're wondering what this section is, it's actually the foot section of the holiday sock. Okay, so what I ended up saying was, into your 2 chain spacing, you're just going to single crochet right into there. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Single crochet right into the 2 chain space. Flip it over to this section right here and find the first stitch right here. And you're going to slip stitch that stitch. Oops, I normally have my yarn behind my hook, excuse me. So you're going to slip, put your hook into there, pull up a loop, and pull through the loop. Go on to the other side, put your hook into there, pull up a loop, and pull through to slip. When you open this section down here at the bottom, you're going to just put a single crochet right into that spacing. Okay, 1 single crochet, don't need too many. And then on this section, this is the first single crochet near me. I'm going to put my hook in there and I'm going to pull through and pull through. Excuse me, let me try that again. So this single crochet right here that I see, I'm going to put my hook in there, grab my yarn and pull through and pull through. On this section over here, this is the first single crochet I see. I'm going to slip and slip. And then I'm going to pull back on the white and find the next chain 2 spacing right there where my finger is. Single crochet right into it. Then all I'm going to do is single crochet till I get to these sections and do slip stitch, pull this apart, single crochet all the way to the top. I will meet you at the very top and show you how to crochet all the way around and what to do next. Okay, so I will see you in just a few minutes. Okay, my fellow crocheters, I am back and I made it to the top like I said I would. And in the very top of this chain 2, we're going to put 2 single crochets right into that chain 2. Okay, and you're not going to fasten off. Now what we're going to do is we're going to half double crochet all the way across. Let me pull this out. All the way across the top of this holiday sock. So in order to do a half double crochet, I like to chain 1, go right into the first stitch that I see, which is right there, yarn over, go into the stitch, grab my working yarn and pull up a loop. 3 loops on your hook, twist your crochet hook so it's facing down and pull through all 3 loops on your hook. When you get to the end, turn your hook up to make a half double crochet. Okay, so we're just going to half double crochet across the top of the holiday sock. 1 half double crochet into the chain 1 spaces, and this is going to make the sock portion. I'm not sure what you really call it, but it's like the top of your sock, so you can fold it down You can make as many rows as you would like. You can make one row if you want to. What we're going to do right here is where I think we're actually going to half double crochet right into it, to be quite honest. So that way it's part of the holiday sock. And it looks like I need more yarn. There we go. Into every stitch, half double crochet into the chain ones, half double crochet into these white ribbings. That's what I'm going to call them. So when you get to the rib section right here, that first single crochet, half double crochet into that, half double crochet into the chain 2 right there. Okay, so I'm going to do this all the way across. When you get to this section right here, just, excuse me, so half double crochet all the way around. When you get to this section, don't forget to slip stitch, and I will be back shortly. Okay, my fellow crocheters, I finally made it to the end. As you can see, I have two more half double crochets that I have to do. So one into this stitch, and I'm going to put one right into this stitch as well. I know I said to slip stitch, and then we're going to pull this down. Then we're going to finally put a slip stitch right into this stitch right here, okay? And there we go. I'm going to pull it out, pull out my camera, and show you what it looks like. So this is what the top portion of your holiday sock is, as I'm twisting it. Don't forget to sew in your strings, and this is what it looks like. Like I said before, you can leave it with the one row of half double crochet on the top, so you have all of the ribs looking the same on your holiday sock. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to do more rows. Probably going to do about 8 to 10 rows. Come back and show you what it looks like, and then we'll finish it off from there. Okay, so I will be back and show you how this looks. Okay everyone, I'm back, and as you can see, I actually finished my rows. If you're wondering how many rows I did, I actually did 8 plus the 9th one on the very top, which is a single crochet. And I'm not sure what you call this, but you can now fold it over as far as you want, and this is what it will look like on your holiday sock. So I'm going to pull my camera up and show you. So this is the holiday sock, part 5, and we are done. It is completed. And as you can see, I actually sewed in all of my strings, and that's what it looks like folded over. This other one in the background was the original one that I originally crocheted before I did this tutorial, and this top piece is 6 rows, but I did a single crochet border on the bottom. And so that's what they both look like if you want to make 2 of them. And you can actually wear them. They actually fit me. Oh, and if you're wondering what this is, it's a pencil sharpener. So there is the holiday sock, part number 5, done and ready to go. I'm not going to do a little hanger on it, because normally I just tack it to our wall. You can do a little hanger, super easy. I would say all you would do is probably crochet however length that you would like, and then fold it over, and you can single crochet it, so you do it kind of like in a rectangle shape. But I hope you enjoyed this video. and this tutorial. I'm sorry that it has taken so long to get out, but I am finally glad to be back. I had shoulder surgery and I was out for a while, so I am back and ready to crochet and get more content out for everyone. So if you made it to the end of the video, thank you, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Please do not forget to leave a like, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!